Hello, everyone. Today, I'm here to discuss a highly controversial and emotional case, the Menendez brothers, Lyle and Eric, who were convicted of the brutal murder of their parents, Jose and Kitty Mendez, in 1989. This case had sparked a great deal of debate over the years, particularly regarding whether the brothers shall remain in prison or be exonerated. Despite the defense's claims of abuse, the evidence and the nature of their action point to a calculated crime motivated by financial gain. After examining the evidence and considering all aspects, I firmly believe that Menendez brothers should remain in prison. Let me begin by acknowledging a significant point made by those who advocate for the brothers' exoneration, the claims of prolonged abuse by their parents. This is a serious accusation that warrants sympathy and consideration. The defense argued that Lyle and Eric endured years of physical, emotional, and even sexual abuse, which ultimately drove them to commit the murders in a state of self defense and fear. Psychological experts testified to the impact of alleged abuse, and the brothers themselves provided harrowing accounts for their suffering. This point cannot be dismissed lightly, as the effects of such abuse can indeed be profound and long lasting. However, while the abuse claims are serious and deserve consideration, they do not fully justify the premeditated nature of the murders. The prosecution presented compelling evidence that the brothers meticulously planned the killings, including purchasing shotguns and creating alibis. The brutal way the murders were carried out, shooting their parents multiple times, also suggests a level of cold calculation rather than an act of spontaneous self defense. Moreover, the evidence suggests that the murders were premeditated and motivated by greed. According to Charles P. Alexander in his article, The Brothers Mendez, Money, Murder, and Madness, the brothers went on a lavish spending spree immediately after the murders, which included buying expensive cars, jewelry, and luxury items. Alexander 1990, which undermines the notion that they were acting purely out of fear and desperation. Therefore, the premeditated and calculated nature of their actions outweighs the defense arguments of abuse driven self defense. This behavior undermines their claim that they acted out of fear and desperation. Another crucial point supporting the brothers' continued imprisonment is the need for justice and accountability. The Menendez brothers took the lives of their parents in a brutal and calculated manner. Allowing them to be exonerated would send a dangerous message that premeditated murder can be excused under certain circumstances. The legal system must uphold the principle that taking a life is a grave crime that warrants severe consequences, regardless of the personal history or motivations of the perpetrators. This is essential to maintain the intention of the justice system and to ensure that justice is served for the victims like Jose and Kitty Menendez. Margaret Talbot, in her article, The Mendez Murders, A Family of Secrets, highlights the calculated nature of the crime. The brothers meticulously planned the murders, purchasing shotguns and practicing their alibis. Talbot 1993. This level of planning indicates that the murders were not spontaneous of self-defense, but rather a cold-blooded plan to inherit their parents' wealth. Pat H. Borowski, in her article, Menendez Brothers Go on a Shopping Spree After Killing Parents, details how the brothers waited for hours before calling the police, giving themselves time to establish a false narrative of discovering their parents dead. Borowski, 1993. Their subsequent behavior, spending their inheritance extravagantly, further support the notion that they were more concerned with the financial benefits than escaping abuse. In my summary, while the Menendez brothers' claims of abuse are serious, the overwhelming evidence points to a premeditated crimes motivated by greed. Their action before, during, and after the murders demonstrate a lack of remorse and a calculated effort to benefit from their parents' death. Therefore, the Menendez brothers should remain in prison to serve their sentences and ensure that justice is upheld. Thank you for watching.